Hey guys, hope you're doing well and welcome back to Phasmophobia. So, we're back with episode 4 of our No Evidence series. Here's the loadout that you normally use. I normally start at 0% sanity, all that good stuff. And yeah, I think we're going to go to Bleasdale today. Bleasdale sounds like a fun map to do No Evidence. And also last time, I did promise that I would be doing everything tier 1, so let's do that. It's not going to be very fun, but I'm down to try. Let's do this. Alright, so as normally, I start at 0% sanity. And I usually do 2 runs. I normally do like one fast, fun kind of run where I can see if I can figure out the ghost during a hunt. And then the next run is normally I take all the sanities up to 60% and I test for early hunters while looking for the ghosts and doing all the secondary tests, like doing salt or candles, crucifixes for demons, stuff like that. But let's start off with the fun way, shall we? And of course I'm gonna be telling you guys all about the ghosts. I'm gonna try to show you guys how you can figure out certain ghosts and all the different tests and stuff as normally. But first things first, I'm just gonna drop off a couple smudge sticks and my flashlight. I'm gonna go back and grab a crucifix, a candle, and some salt as well. I'll probably place the salt right away at the stairs, just so if I get the ghost chase me up the stairs, for example, it'll have to step over the salt, and if it actually does not step in it, then it means that's a wraith. Which that's a normally pretty good test to do right off the bat. Alright, let's just go right in. Okay, starting right off the bat. I heard a door touch. Wait, is this Myling? Oh, this is the Myling. You hear no footsteps right now, right? And then now you hear footsteps. Hello, Myling. That means it's just a Myling. Alright, perfect. I think we're all finished. Cool. And it just blew up my candle as well. Awesome. Alright, we need a paramedic and EMF reader. I'm probably not going to go for a perfect game, but I will stick around for a second test because of the mimic. Now that ghost, it can mimic any ghost and their behaviors. All the mechanics, anything, even hidden abilities of the Deogen, for example, with its spirit box and all that stuff. It can mimic everything. Even the player and itself. But the mimic usually changes ghosts every 30 seconds or every minute. I'm not sure which, but if it is a mimic, it'll have to change to a different ghost. So with this test, with the Myling test, it should be no problem. I briefly mentioned earlier that it was a Myling because it wasn't flashing my light. That is true because pretty much all ghosts, you will hear their footsteps even if your flashlight's not in range of their interference. But for the Myling, they have to get close enough to interfere with your stuff, which then you'll be able to hear the footsteps. You're pretty much right in range with them. And obviously you could just bring in a video camera and check for orbs that way as well, but I prefer to do during hunts as well. Because it's pretty much a guarantee to know if it's a mimic or not. Because it's I think it's a very rare chance for it to actually mimic the same ghost twice during hunts. I heard a door touch, but nothing. And now there's footsteps. Just barely though, that's quiet. Alright, that is a Myling though, very quiet. They're very quiet ghosts. You can also figure them out with the paramedic as well, because they do more paramedic whispers compared to other ghosts. But that was actually very fast. I'm barely at 5 minutes of my recording. So I think I'm going to leave with Myling. And then I will be showing you guys how much money we actually make, because it's a lot of money. And he also stepped on the saw right there, so obviously now that you saw that step, it would not be a wraith, but we know it's a Myling already. It's a 99% chance that it's not a mimic. Although it probably is technically possible for the mimic to mimic the same ghost twice in a row, for during hunts. But it should just be a Myling. You got 1 objective. We're gonna get a lot of money though. Look at this. I'm gonna skip 2,400 bucks. And we didn't even find the bone. We missed 2 objectives. Didn't even take any photos. If I had just done 2 more objectives, that would have each been multiplied by 9 times. So whatever that much is, probably it would have boosted you up to 3,200 is my guess. Yeah, less than 4 minutes for a run. Wow, that's awesome. And yeah, no abilities used because the Myling has no abilities. So let's go back again, shall we? Please though. I'm glad that was actually a much easier run than I expected. Now I'm gonna take 3 sanity pills. Now these all give me the sanity over 20 seconds because they're the kind of poop pills. But I just wanted to show you guys with all the tier 1 items that you can definitely do this. It's just a little bit more difficult, especially with like the range of the crucifix not as big. And the saw, it doesn't like give like 3 like big salt piles. It only gives you like 2 of the small salt piles. But alright, I'm going to begin with this stuff. Let's see, I think probably a thermometer and an EMF, I think. I would normally bring in a smudge stick, but I think I'll be okay, hopefully. We'll see. Now I think with this loadout I do have some hiding spots, so that's actually very good. As well as the breaker on as well by default. Now I believe I don't have any cursed possessions, so that's all good. Yeah, breaker spot is in the best spot possible. That is the best one. You could either have it here in the workshop or at the very top in the attic. Wait, did I just... Hello? Wait, I swear my... Oh, wait, hold up. EMF 2 out of nowhere. Did you guys hear anything get thrown? That is weird. I don't see anything on the ground. Oh wait, hold up. Maybe... No, I can't even like touch this. Wait, what is this up here? Oh, knife. Where did that come from? Wait, can I... I mean, it didn't make a sound though. I never heard anything, so... That is weird though. That kind of gives me like Wraith vibes. Or it also tells me that an ability was used. Which all the teleporting ghosts pretty much and the roaming ghosts like Banshee, Wraith, and Phantom, they each will give an EMF 2 on the person. Oh crap. It sounds fast actually. Wait. Hello? Did you hear those footsteps? That sounded very fast. Okay, well that definitely can't be any of these guys. Nor can it be most of these ghosts. Yeah, it's very fast. Also not a Deogen, because if it was a Deogen, it would have came straight for me. Yeah, that was very, very fast. Also not a Moray, because I'm actually above 50% sanity, right? Or actually like probably just below 50%. But when you're around like 50 to 40% sanity, the Moray is actually just like around normal speed ghost. Because obviously with the Moray... Oh yeah, our sanity is like early up too. Wait, so that kind of has to be just like a Thay. Because Raichu would only be fast if it's around equipment, which there's no equipment up there. I've never been upstairs just yet. As well as like all these ghosts are just normal. Revenant cannot early hunt. Like none of these ghosts can early hunt. This guy's not fast. Obake. Twins could be. No, definitely not that speed actually. So it kind of has to just be a Thay or a Mimic. That is early hunt and it's also very fast. So yeah, Mare's Demon can early hunt, Onryo's can early hunt, but obviously they're not fast, so that's why I wrote them out. So I guess that was just like a throw or something. Or maybe I must have caught the EMF from above. I bet it's probably in that room right there. Like that washing room. So let's just grab a couple smudge sticks then. Let's keep ourselves safe. And I'm also going to grab the video camera as well. Check for orbs, you never know. Maybe check from up here. Imagine you just see them. Yeah, that was very, very, very fast, though. Yeah, Thay is pretty much like the only ghost that could be like that, because whenever you start a new contract and you go in, the Thays will start at the youngest age possible. You'll see on their page, right there. Yeah, upon entering the location, the Thay will become active, defensive, and agile, which means they're like young, they're very fast, and they can also early hunt up to 75% speed. But they weaken over time. Whenever any players are near the ghost, I think every 2 minutes it does a check if a player's near the ghost, and then it'll like do an age. Or it does it like every couple minutes, and then after a while, every time it ages, it actually, the hunting threshold goes down by 6%. So if it aged once, it actually has to hunt up to like 69% sanity instead of the 75. But then it'll also be slower as well. Although it has to be like a couple more ages than that to actually be a little bit slower than us. Because even if it ages once or twice, it's actually still pretty fast. Okay, but let's go in and hopefully not die. Okay, hunting already? Hello, sir. Lady, actually. Whoops, I did not mean to smudge. It worked though. I accidentally pressed the right button. Whoops. Okay. Not too bad then. Hello, lady. Okay, I'm gonna smudge you again. Please don't kill me. Okay. Man, I'm surprised we got this very, very fast. This is gonna be a short episode. But I might as well go for a perfect game on this run. Why not? Okay. So we're all done. And it was also fast for the second hunt in a row, so I'm just gonna say it's not gonna be a mimic. So that is indeed a Thay. That is crazy. Yeah, there's actually like only very few ghosts that can actually early hunt. And some ghosts can early hunt with like specific like requirements. Like the Raichu can early hunt up to 65%, but that's only when there's like equipment, like any stuff that you bring that's equipment, like maybe like sound sensor, photo cameras. Yeah, any stuff like that will boost its hunting threshold up to 65. Yokai, when a player is talking near it, it boosts the hunting threshold up to 80% sanity. And then Mare and Demon can normally hunt pretty early. Although for the Mare, the light has to be off in the ghost room, which it'll make it hunt up to 60% sanity, but if the light's on, it'll hunt down up to like 40% sanity. And the Demon up to 70% sanity, Henri up to 60% sanity, but if there's a candle nearby, it'll have to blow it out 3 times, and then every blow it'll cause it to hunt at any sanity, which is kind of crazy. So you could be at 100% sanity, and if the Henri blew out enough candles, it could actually just hunt out of nowhere. And then obviously the Thay can early hunt as well as be super fast right off the bat. And I think that is all the early hunters. Moray cannot early hunt, Deogen. Actually, Deogen is like kind of the opposite. It has to hunt like below 40% sanity, and then Shade below 35% sanity. And then all the other ghosts that I have not mentioned can hunt at 50% sanity like normally. That is like the normal like hunting threshold. And obviously Mimic can mimic any ghost. It could mimic like the youngest Thay. Actually, fun fact, whenever the Mimic mimics a Thay, it actually randomizes what age it's going to be. So it could choose like an old Thay, and it would be like very, very slow. Or it could choose the youngest Thay and be very fast. But anyways, let's take the pills, find its ghost room, and get a perfect game, shall we? This is going to be a lot of money. Just you wait. And this is all with tier 1 items as well. It is totally possible. You just gotta know like the ghosts and like know your knowledge. So hopefully this video is gonna help you guys with like finding the ghosts, or even just make it just a little bit easier to figure out like kind of like what ghosts do exactly. Hello, sir. You've been throwing a lot of stuff. I think it's in this room. Oh yeah, look at this. It's been making a mess. Okay, let me grab the thermometer so I don't just put down salt in a random room. I want to put it in the ghost room. Oh yeah, I got it right here. Okay. Yeah, I bet what happened was I was standing right underneath that room, and the EMF, I think for whatever reason now you can detect through floors with the EMF sometimes when you're right underneath it. So yeah, that was very weird. I thought for a second that was gonna be like an ability, like a Wraith teleported me, or maybe the Banshee roamed to me. But no, I think it just like, oh yeah, it's cold breath in here. So this should be the ghost room. Okay, any orbs for example? Oh, hello. Oh, I do have it. Okay. I thought I forgot my photo camera on the floor or something. Okay, just don't hunt me and we'll be happy. Actually, I should have a smudge stick on me. Have a smudge stick on you at all times if you think you're going to get close to being hunted. Which this ghost actually just did a ghost event, which already took me down probably back to 50 or 55 maybe. Because each ghost event usually takes 10% sanity. Although there's a couple ghosts that can actually... Oh yeah, just down to 60, that's not too bad. But I will take a couple smudge sticks. But there's actually a couple ghosts that can actually take down more than 10%. Which is the Banshee. If the Banshee does a sing ghost event, they like to sing. So whenever they do a sing ghost event and they touch you, whether you walk into the ghost or they like walk to you and touch you, that'll actually drain 15% sanity. And they are very active and like they do tons of ghost events, but they cannot do one specific ghost event. They cannot do the airball ghost event. But if any of the Oni ghost events touch you, it'll actually drain 20% sanity. So, like, say for example, you just walked in, and you got hit by like 3 ghost events back to back, and you walk out, you'll be at like 40% sanity pretty much instantly. So Onis can be pretty dangerous. Gotta watch out for those guys. Yeah, feel free to click up there if you want to watch all the other episodes. I've been pretty much explaining just on the ghosts that I just usually get during those rounds. Thank you for walking. I appreciate that. Alright. So I can take 3 photos of this guy. Okay. Oh yeah, that guy's fast. And that is why I have a smudge stick. You see, it's still fast. I'm sure it probably aged at least once, but still, they're pretty fast. Okay. Well, I got one picture out of the way. And I got the photo of the ghost, so now I just got to fill my book up and also find the bone as well. So it's actually not too bad. Yeah, I think I was talking about something. What was it? I think it was... Oh yeah, I'm focusing on like just like talking about the ghosts that I'm actually getting, as well as like the different maps that I'm playing as well. So I gotta do like 2 runs on different maps. So feel free to check those out if you want. I started off on Tanglewood, and I think I went to Willow and then Ridgeview for the 3rd episode. Oh, that did not work? Oh, because I already took them all. Whoops. I didn't even realize. Alright, hello ghosts. How about you don't kill me? I think this is a hiding spot right here. Normally it's like blocked off. But yes, this is 100% a Thay. Authentic Thay. Alright, you know what? I could actually grab my candle that's down here. Oh, you touched some other stuff? I think you touched this door right here. Yeah, okay, perfect. Just need a bone photo and 1 more photo. Although you don't really need the photo for the perfect game. You actually don't even need like any specific photo for a perfect game. All you literally need is just get the ghost correct, get all 3-star photos, so any photo. You gotta grab the bone as well and do objectives. And I believe that's all you need for a perfect game. I mean, really, it's not like, honestly, not even that bad to like do perfect games. It's just like sometimes you gotta wait for like certain things to happen, like ghost events, for example. If you need that for an objective or something, like maybe it's a shade and you need the ghost event objective. Like sometimes those can take time, so it just depends on like how long the rounds are taking or contracts. I mean, especially with no evidence, it's really not like that bad, like speed wise, like getting all the stuff. Although sometimes you can get bad RNG and just stuff just takes a lot more time to do, but honestly it's still worth it though. Like if you get a perfect game every time with no evidence, you can get like 4,000 bucks like every single round, which is quite a bit of money. Like that's like pretty much like 4 perfect games on professional, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe like 3 perfect games on professional for 1 perfect like no evidence game. So that's pretty crazy. And definitely worth like being able to tell what a ghost is like based on behavior as well. It especially helps on any like professional mode or nightmare mode. Like maybe you have like, I don't know, ghost orbs in EMF5 for example, and you have just between Raichu and Obake. Well, Obake I know can shapeshift during hunts, but the Raichu is actually very fast when it's near equipment, so let me shut off my flashlight and see if it's fast or something. So like there's like a lot of like different tests you could do, and a lot of different ways you can test out like to find exactly what ghosts are what. It's very cool. But anyways, let me find this bone and I'll get another picture and I'll meet you guys back at the van. Alright, we got all objectives, we got all perfect photos, and I found the bone. It was hiding in the dining room. It took me a bit to find it, and we know it is a Thay. I've already been hunted like another couple times and it was still pretty fast, so that definitely has to be a Thay. It's very hard for a Mimic to mimic the same kind of fast ghosts all the time. As well as Mimic has to have like orbs as well, because for the Mimic actually orbs are not in evidence. If you select orbs, Mimic's unchecked because the orbs are actually an ability for the Mimic. I guess rather a weakness. That's what it's called in the book, but I feel like it's an ability. But let's go. Let's see how much money we get with this perfect game. That's crazy. And honestly, did not even like take much time at all. Thay, there we go. Alright, one other thing about the Thay that you probably should know is that they do not speed up. They have like their set speed at like whatever age, but they cannot like speed up or speed down. They can only like speed up and speed down based on what age they are. But they don't like speed up in line of sight, for example, like other ghosts do. But look at that. Pretty much 4,000 bucks. That is quite a bit of money. It only took me like 18 minutes, which is still like, which kind of like a mid like long kind of round. Although for 4,000 bucks, that's like almost like a weekly challenge. Which for a weekly challenge, you have to do 3 rounds of that. And sometimes those can be pretty difficult. It's like 1 no evidence difficulty can give you lots of money. So that's very cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It's a lot shorter than I thought it'd be. But I'm honestly kind of glad because I know tier 1 items can definitely be kind of trash sometimes. Especially evidence items. Although the good thing about this is you don't even have to use the evidence items. Really the only one is the video camera. But as long as you have all your like safety items like the crucifix, smudge sticks, and all your secondary items like the firelights, salt, paramics even. Like just stuff to like test out like the different abilities of different ghosts. Then that's basically all you need. Like even like whatever tier it is, you can definitely like still do it as long as you have like all the stuff pretty much. But anyways, feel free to click over here if you want to see the last episode of my no event series. I believe that's the one that I did on Ridgeview. And also click up there if you want to watch my live streams. My last live stream is actually the one that I just finished today. I actually beat Subnautica. I'm probably going to put that all like into like a video series. So be on the lookout for that as well. There's going to be a new series I'll be putting out. Hopefully it's gonna go good. Should be able to make like 10 episodes out of that, I feel like. But yeah, Subnautica is a very cool game. And definitely watch out for Subnautica Below Zero. And I might also mod Subnautica as well. So that's gonna be very cool. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video of my Novin series. This is episode 4. And also feel free to like and subscribe and comment down below. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Happy ghost hunting. Bye bye.